Hi, this is Lorenzo Valoria for GamesRadar.com, and I'm checking out Game of Dwarves, and I'm here with.
Flodin, CEO of Seal Game Studios.
Can you bring us through some of the features of the game and tell us what exactly is going on and what you're doing on screen?
Yeah, so right now I've just started into my custom settlement, and I've chosen the dig order and given some orders for the diggers to go dig. This game is an indirectly controlled game, so I can't really say what dwarves is going to do what, but they do that themselves. So this is basically like a mix from the old management games like Dungeon Keeper with new things like Minecraft and The Sims, like kind of in an interesting mix. So what I'm starting out to do here is I'm going to try to clean up over the fertile soil here so that I can do some farming in the beginning of the game. So I'm going to pick up the build menu here, and we're going to choose fertilization stone, which is kind of like makes it possible for the workers to know where they're supposed to work. And you can see that it creates the green glow here, and that means that now I can actually put some farming stuff over here for the workers to work on.
So looks like you got pumpkins and mushrooms and an apple tree. How does a tree grow underground?
Well, that's a good question, but I don't think the dwarves ever asked that. But we also have a tree that grows logs.
A wood tree, huh?
Yeah, so you can farm wood, and a golden tree and a beer tree.
Beer tree, I wish that was real.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool? Like you could grow beer in your garden. And now I'm giving an order for a worker to go and start farming this that I have planted here. So this farmer over here, he will go here, it's randomly chosen, and he will start farming this. And that will start giving us some food so the dwarves don't starve to death.
So what's the point of the food? And I saw earlier you could do like decorations for your little cave here. What kind of, can you go into those features and talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's very important for the dwarves that the cave looks good. Right now, you can see up here that the dwarves are not that happy. The yellow bar is quite low. But if we build some makes their interior a bit nicer, they're actually going to enjoy living here more, and they're going to work harder and do better. So we can start with some floor here. I'm putting some floor around here just to make it a little bit nicer. And then I'll go in and put some walls on these walls here to make it look a little bit nicer. And this, like I said, this will actually help the dwarves to feel more at home in their dungeon or their fortress. And then you can also, of course, put things like these on the walls, paintings, or why not just a plant?
So what's the goal of the game overall? Is it just to make your dwarves happy, or are there other threats out there?
So, I mean, the goal this is custom game. So basically here the goal is whatever you want it to be. Do you want to go dig down far and deep? Do you want to make a big fortress? Do you want to make a nice fortress? You can actually play safe mode without enemies, or you can have this mode where you will run into really difficult enemies along the way. But in the campaign you will have missions and a mission structure where you can finish every level, and it's a story that you go through until the end where it's...
So you mentioned it was like Minecraft, so if you dig deeper into the earth here, you'll run into creatures and bosses and that sort of thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. And what about the king-looking dwarf right there? What's his role in the game?
So the king is actually a prince, but he's you. And he's sent out by the king father, which is his father, to retake the dwarven kingdoms that had been lost to the evil mages centuries ago. And as you progress through the game, you will get bigger armor, and like he will get stronger, and you will level him up, and that will give you an ability to like that's your persona in the game. And if he dies, you loses that round, that game.
So you mentioned digging down deeper. Are there other layers to the?
There are several layers in the game. We can just speed up here a little bit, and let's see. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit.
That's some cheats there, but that won't be in the final build.
No, that's our personal debugging menu for being able to. So let's do some digging here, for example. Here we can basically, as you can see, we can dig down, and you have here on the left side you can scroll up and down through the layers. Now we might want to build a staircase.
Awesome. So what do you get the further down you dig?
So the further down you dig, the more awesome the enemies will be, and more challenging. So I mean, and also you will get better treasure and better resources. Let's get some more diggers.
All right. So you just created a class for some dwarves. How does the class system work?
So in the beginning you have this dwarfling that are born, and you can choose what kind of class he's going to grow up to be, and then he will level up, and you will basically go into trees where he can become different things through the journey.
So you just made this guy a digger?
Yeah, I just made him a digger. And so and you can see up here how many I have. Like I have 3 diggers, and I can walk through them by clicking this button.
So what kind of, how many other different kinds of classes are there for the dwarf?
Basically, from the beginning, there's 5, and then I think it's at least 20 or more into like the total grand scheme.
Awesome. So when do you expect the game to come out, and for what platforms?
Right now, we're like our big aim is Mac and PC, and it's Q4.
So Q4 on Steam. So.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. And for more information on Game of Dwarves, check out gamesradar.com.